What is a family business agreement, and why would you need or want one? The family business agreement is sometimes called the family business charter or the family business constitution. Dictionary.com defines agreements as the act of agreeing or coming to a mutual arrangement or the state of being in accord. A family business agreement is an emotionally binding agreement, unlike a business's operating agreement, which is a legally binding document. While LLCs are legally required to have an operating agreement and corporations are required to have bylaws, operating agreements are not required for S-corps or partnerships. In all my years as a business and executive coach, I have rarely worked with a business that has an operating agreement they reference, unless there's trouble in the house, so to speak. That's a big part of why the operating agreement is there in the first place. However, it doesn't address the issues at the heart of a family business. That's where the family business agreement comes in. Discord, division, family drama, and lack of alignment are among the biggest threats to family relationships and to the bottom line in any family business. Breakdowns in communication commonly lead to upsets where a family member feels thwarted, has an unfulfilled expectation, or is withholding something they need to say. Roles generally evolve from circumstances, yet the family member may not be equipped with the skills or natural wiring for the role they've been assigned. There are often gaps in expertise, and personal and professional dynamics can be imbalanced. Egos, personality styles, and ideas clash in any business, yet can be much more volatile in a family business, and of course, the stakes are much higher too. 94% of family business owners acknowledge having significant family conflicts in their business. Multiple studies have shown that entrepreneurs and small business owners have a higher rate of divorce than the general public, hovering around 50%. Coupled with only 1 in 5 family businesses surviving the first generation, I believe it's safe to say that these failures have more to do with human dynamics than with economic drivers. Most family business owners haven't given much thought to designing just how the family business will operate, especially when things are going well and everyone's getting along. Developing a family business agreement is not a solution for families dealing with existing problems. It is best designed once any significant family conflicts have been resolved. 80% of business owners surveyed recommend engaging a communications resource such as an advisor, stating they are very helpful in facilitating constructive discussions and helping uncover resolutions. Since a family business agreement is an emotionally binding document, it's important that everyone in the family be included and on board with its creation. Forming a family business agreement helps build and maintain good family relations and build a successful long-term business. The family business agreement is intended to cater to the needs, beliefs, and characteristics of the family members involved. It addresses the members' strengths, weaknesses, and personal styles, serving as a preventive measure against upsets and misunderstandings. The agreement provides a framework for how the family will conduct the business and its wealth. So just what is a family business agreement and what does it include? It starts off with a family mission, the vision for the future of the family and the business, along with how they'll get there. It includes the members' roles and responsibilities, who has authority and over what, ownership structure, member remuneration, policies dealing with members working in the business and those who may not be, along with the transfer of wealth, guidelines for communication, what members can and cannot do, such as take out a loan or borrow money, and policies on philanthropy, how decisions are made and how disputes are settled, the process around someone joining or leaving the family business due to marriage, divorce, or death, as well as how they'll help a family member in crisis. Think of it as a family code of conduct that governs the softer side of the family business. I have been in a spousal family business since 2006. And without a doubt, we have had our ups and downs, both as a couple running the business together and in the business environment itself. We went through the Great Recession of 2008-2009, considered the greatest economic downturn in the U.S. since the Great Depression. Being fairly new business owners and married for about 4 years when the recession was unfolding, there was enormous stress in the marriage and in the business we'd invested most of our money in starting. I was completely caught off guard for what those economic times meant for us personally and professionally. Over the years, we have made our share of mistakes as small business owners and lived with the consequences of those mistakes. And as most of you, we survived the pandemic. Due to the nature of our business, while many people didn't or couldn't work, we were busier than ever helping our clients and business community navigate PPP and EIDL loans and get back on their feet while we worked to get back on ours. We didn't have a family business agreement back then and didn't really think we needed one. After all, it was just him and me, and we worked through our stress-related fights pretty well. However, last year I began exploring starting a business with my son and his wife, and expanding the assets of our family holding company. This has caused me to look much closer at what this all means to each of us and our future. To ensure the loving, respectful unfolding of our family business is successful, I'm taking on creating our own family business agreement. As they say, the best time to begin was yesterday, and the second best time is now. Over the years, I've developed a reputation for working with family businesses and have utilized my expertise in communication and strategy to help my clients navigate the challenges in their family businesses. This is both rewarding and demanding work. I have actually put myself between two brothers that were about to come to blows during a coaching session. This family business has every member of the family working in the business, all 8 of them, father, mother, and all 6 kids. They have gone on to 10x the business revenues and are at the high end of profit margins for their industry. They have a board of advisors and have done the family business agreement, including integrating the 3rd generation. This is a massive success for their family, and it wasn't predictable when we first met. Creating a family business agreement covering all the areas I mentioned earlier in the video can take on average 2 to 3 months of discussions to construct a 20 to 30 page document outlining the family's guidelines for how they will work together. It's important to invest the time, as this agreement is meant to strengthen the family ties, manage expectations, and tap into the love and inherent strength of each member, rather than hoping that things will turn out well. That's what we're going to do, and I'll share our journey with you all over the coming months. If you're in a family business or considering starting one and would like more information on successfully navigating the family business landscape, sign up for our newsletter.